So, annyeonghaseyo, and welcome to my channel. Korean movie by Netflix, Eighth Night, premiered the night of the 2nd of July 2021. It's billed as a thriller, as a supernatural, because you could see that that could not be allowed to awaken. I'll read the exact words that Netflix say. And I know some people were squealing and everything. Probably it's my spirituality experience. I don't put evil past anything, so it was dark. It's actually called the Eighth Night for a reason. Most of these things happen at night. We just tell it as it is. Coincidence, I think it's airy. I started watching it, I started at 3:01. So after trying to start it at 1:01, just going around in circles. But this is the whole point. How do you tell people? What can I say? Just go watch the eighth night. Seven nights. And then the eighth night is potentially when all, well, hell literally should break loose if things are allowed. That which must not awaken. If it does awaken on the eighth night, then that all hell will break loose on earth. So if you're a person who is easily scared, let's start right from the end and back engineer it. So one, it's scary to a certain extent. More so it's scary because of the concepts, the imagery, especially it's about, you will all know, is about it. And this it, you might have seen already in the trailer, the black eye and the red eye. Polarity. You can see this is all, well, thanks God of the internet, thanks God for Netflix and the collaborations going on around the world, because the Orient is very rich mythicalist element of spirituality. You sort of go deep. Hence the concepts of karma, purpose, a destiny, a plan, which you're born. And then it's starring Lee Soo-min as the guardian. Former monk who left a monastery. He has a destiny though, to be the guardian. He's weighed by whatever he left the monastery for. Looks like he has a burden to make others ascend. So, in other words, people won't understand what that is. There are people who are reincarnated or born as he's a guardian, but he also has other souls. That so many of them were around him, and they're actually shown like the eye. It's the soul associated with the I am, when you think about it. In any case, we are supposed to make them ascend. All those souls who are tormented and everything else. And you have back Hae-joon, who is the violent crimes detective, violent crimes unit detective. He asks I've seen it all. What else is going on? Nothing will shock me kind of demeanor. That's his demeanor. He is just so adamant. He is just so practical, so logical, so left brain. To him, he didn't say nothing until the moment he was, well, let's conclude. Let's leave so that you find out what his fate was. And then you have Kim You-jung as Aaron. Oh, Aaron, a girl harboring a secret. Pay attention to the word, a girl harboring a secret. Kim You-jung, the beautiful actress. It's the same actress, wasn't she, in Love in the Moonlight? I think she's in Backstreet Rookie, isn't she? And she's in Cleaning with a Passion, isn't she? And the same person, my favorite movie, one of the people who made me really love Korean movies, in The Moon Embracing the Sun. She was the moon. You know, light rain or rain, see? So she's here and she manages to act without doing one main thing that most actors do. This is the uniqueness of this film. It breaks into new ground. And Da-reum, oh, gorgeous. These two young, gorgeous people. It takes us across all the generations. As the monk Cheongseok. So they are diverse characters who apparently add elements of the undercurrent of suspense in an unconventional story of life or death battle to guard the seal of that which must not awaken. Okay, so this is what Netflix says about the mystery thriller. They bill it as a mystery thriller. But it's mysterious because all these spiritual things of the unknown, of course. So the 8th night will be released worldwide, and it was yesterday, and I watched it. And what does it say? It says the monk, Cheongseok, played by Da-reum, is asking, what will happen? The young monk asks, what will happen when the rear casket is open? Looks like an innocent question, and he is an innocent, and there's more to life when you're sleeping, not awake, or when you are silent, not talking. So yeah, the mystery of life after death, of life after death, not as life after death seriously. Do you go to heaven? Do you be reborn? Pay attention to these words: torment, anguish, and anguish, leading to agony, deep agony. And when you're anguished and when you're full of pain, you are in agony. And then how about if you're full of desperation and you are having other things going on in your life, frustration and all that, they bring to you anger and inability and all that. So pay attention to what's anger and the word's agony. They're very significant in these dualities. Look at the Buddhas and you wonder all those pyramids and all those temples of the East and all those other things that you can't really explain. I mean, storytelling, this is the kind of story that is very atmospheric. It says the 8th night, but it's told in such a quick succession. The days go in quick succession. Not that the film is short, because the film is 1 hour 55 minutes. So basically, yeah, this takes you to the times of the mummy, because there's an archaeological dig, there's an archaeologist. These are the other supporting characters. I won't give them names right now. Just remember, there was an archaeologist. Then there was the senior monk. The 8th night is a film chronicling a chronicle of an 8-day battle fought to prevent breaking the seal of that which must not awaken. Once unleashed, it, quotes, will cross 7 stepping stones to bring the pains and suffering of hell to earth. The pains and suffering of hell to earth. Now, don't you often think of how we are victims in a bigger scheme, in a battle between evil and good?